AITAH asking husband not to poop in one of our toilets? My husband has IBS, and needless to say, the toilet can get kind of messy after he goes. He isn't good about cleaning it up after, and within hours of me scrubbing a toilet in our house, it will have stuff all around the bowl and sometimes under the seat. Once in a while on the back of the seat too. We live in a house with several bathrooms, and I have asked him to stop pooping in the bathroom right off of our bedroom. It's not an ensuite, just the closest one to our room. He thinks I'm being unreasonable in my request, that he has every right to poop in any toilet he wants. He's right, he does. But I also have a right to not have to look at his poop splatter all over the bowl every time I go. I get if it is an emergency, and maybe he can't make it to another of our 3 toilets. But in general, I'd like him to use the toilet next to his home office. He's the only one that uses that toilet anyways. Why can't it be his pooping toilet? I don't even go in there, and I refuse to clean it honestly because it's gross in there. I have provided supplies for him to clean it himself. He knows they are under the sink for him. The toilet next to our bedroom, while not our official guest bathroom, is always the one guests seem to use. The door to it is visible from the living room. The guest bathroom is around the corner off the kitchen and dining room, and people don't realize it's there. So not only is he messing up the bathroom we shower in, brush our teeth in, etc., but also our guests see it and probably assume we never clean the toilet bowl. Is this a reasonable request? He either cleans the toilet every time he poops or poops in the one next to his home office that only he uses anyway. AITAH demanding my mom pay me back? So I, 15, gave my mom 45 money because she needed it to buy something. I believe it was either groceries or a medication. She said she'd pay me back, but it's been since December, and she still hasn't. For context, this was Christmas money as well, about $350. Today I asked her if she could go buy me some books for a class I have, as this class needs us to bring books from home to read in class for certain days. And she asked if I was paying, and I said no, because I gave her all my money that I had. I cannot get a job at my age where we live. She brought up me getting a job, and I said I have no time for a job right now, and that she owes me anyway, so this could be her way of paying me back. Long story short, we got into an argument, and I said I will not be talking to her until she pays me back, and that school supplies isn't something I should have to provide for myself as she's the parent, and I'm not. I get that it's a lot of money to be paid back, but she's been saying she'll pay me back and keeps pushing it back weeks and now months, and I want to, but things for myself. And it's not the first time she's taken my money, gift money, birthdays, holidays, etc., because she needs groceries. AITAH? AITAH for asking my roommate to stop talking on the phone at midnight in separate room. I live with a roommate who regularly has full-on phone conversations super late at night, like 4 or 5 in the morning. Not quick calls either, actual long conversations like it's the middle of the day. I've talked to him about it multiple times. When I tell him the time, he'll stop. If I ask him to lower his voice, he does. So it's not like he completely ignores me, but the issue is it keeps happening again the next night. Even when he talks quietly, I can still hear him clearly. The problem is the walls here in North America are ridiculously thin. Where I'm from, walls are solid concrete. Here it feels like they're made of paper. I can literally hear whole conversations, laughter, everything, and it wakes me up or keeps me from sleeping. I feel bad because technically he's just talking in his own room, and he does adjust when I ask. But at the same time, it's 4 to 5 a.m. on a regular basis, and I can't function with broken sleep. So AITA for repeatedly asking him to stop or keep it down that late at night? AITAH for calling the police after my dad said he would bash me? So I got into a pretty bad argument with my parents about a month ago, and it was basically going on because my phone had broken, and I asked my mom if I could borrow hers for a bit, just to text my partner. But I didn't realize she was asleep and I had disturbed her as I saw the TV was on in their bedroom. But the next day she was very mad at me and speaking to me in a very abrupt way, telling me to take responsibility. I don't even know what she was referring to exactly. And I just felt very belittled and inferior from the way she was talking to me. So then the argument continued as I was trying to tell my parents how they made me feel when they speak down on me like this. I was trying to tell them it hurts me, but they continued to invalidate me and dismiss me, which got me increasingly annoyed. So then I called them pricks later on because I was so agitated, and then my dad stormed out and lunged towards me with a fist out and said if I didn't shut up, he would bash me. I became scared and called the police in the heat of the moment without really thinking. He ended up getting arrested and put in a jail cell for a few hours, and an AVO was taken by the police in charge of intimidation. Now he won't speak to me, and my mom is angry at me for calling the police, even called me a lowlife for doing it. I feel guilt for calling police, but am I really an arsehole here?